What's the name today?
You'll see.
Turn up the volume.
Shh!
We saved the fish. We got her out of the house. We saved her, and now we're gonna save the birds.
Mama, why is this happening in Palestine? Why does Allah not help us?
Nice question. But before we answer it, we have to clarify a very important thing.
Mama, don't bring up a new subject, please.
Just listen till the end. Look, first of all, we all have to know the value of this life, this dunya.
Yeah, I know what you want to say.
No, you didn't know a thing. Just let me finish and then start judging. Don't be like your mom.
You are his mom.
So, be better than me. Imagine we're all going to the biggest amusement park in this world. It has all the games and the best rides ever. Did you imagine that?
Yes.
But there is one condition before we go there. We have to pass by a rest that has 2 kiddie rides with an instruction paper. You know those rides? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know them. They're noisy.
Ugh.
They make me sick.
What are the instructions?
That we should take turns and no one is allowed to break anything, stuff like that.
Okay.
This dunya is like those 2 rides. It's even less than that. But I'm just giving you an example so you understand that even if you missed them, they're not worthy the sadness because we're leaving the house heading where?
Amusement park.
Which is supposedly paradise. So, if anyone came to us and said, the infidels are better than you because they're playing in the kiddie rides and you're not, but the believers are going to the amusement park and they're not. Actually, you know why they're so attached to the kiddie rides? Because they know they're not going to the amusement park. They say, at least, let's have some fun now.
But we want to play in those kiddie rides.
Okay, now we're talking. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is An-Nasir, the helper, the supporter, the one who aids the believers against their enemies. And Allah helps us in 2 ways. Let me give you an example to simplify the idea. Let's say you were playing with your bike and someone came to steal your bike. But you 2 had a fight and you hit him and you didn't let him take your bike. Who won?
Me.
Of course. Now, let's say you 2 had a fight, but he hit you and took your bike. But the police came and they told you, we're going to compensate you. For your head injury, you will get $5,000. For your knee injury, you will get $5,000. For your bike, you will get $7,000. And because your feelings were hurt, you will get $20,000.
I would have wished he hit me more.
And we caught the thief and he will get punished. Who won?
Of course me.
Of course. It's a $100 bike. When someone stole it for a couple of hours and then get caught, that's definitely not winning. Of course, Allah is above all comparison. Allah is An-Nasir, the helper. It's even He lets us win the fights and rejoice the victory, or He compensates us and punish our enemies. Do you guys know what the martyr gets? The one who dies in Allah's sake? The martyr, as much as he can't believe the happiness and the pleasure he's in, he says, "Oh Allah, please let me live once again, so I die in your sake once again. Would that my people knew that my Lord has forgiven me and included me among the honored ones." Okay, this if he died. But what if he didn't die? He just lived a difficult life. What will he get? Look, if he stayed stable and persistent on his faith, this is not an easy test, by the way, because a lot of people in tough times, they lose their faith. They say things like, where is God? If there was a God, this won't happen. You know, astaghfirullah, things like that. But if he hold on to his faith, Allah said, patience will be given their rewards without measure. You know what without measure means? Angels have like a catalog. They know that reading Quran, every letter is for 10 rewards. Praising Allah is for this and this rewards. Praying is for this and this reward. But they come to patience and endurance and they have no idea. They can't count the rewards of patience without limit, without count, without scale. In Judgment Day, when normal people will see the rewards of the patience, they will say, we wish we lived a difficult life. Plus, the enemies of Allah, they will get punished in this dunya and in hereafter. They don't live happily, ever. They're so afraid. They never sleep well rested.
So why should we fight them over dunya? Why don't we just leave it for them?
No, leave the kiddie rides for them? No, this is our route. I should follow the instructions if I want to go to the park. We're originally created to be rulers in this world, to rule by Allah's law. If we can do so, then we should do so. Otherwise, we should at least remain firm on justice. What's happening in Palestine, for example, is a war between right and wrong. When the occupation steal the houses of people and kick them out in the street, this is wrong. We should stand firm with the right. No one is allowed to say, you two should get along and be friends. Friends with who? Them? They're thieves. Thieves. The word thieves is very nice, by the way. They're way worse than that. They're criminals and killers. You know what the occupation does when they don't steal the house of the Palestinian? They send them an infraction for building a house without a permit. Permit from them, the thieves. Oh, Mr. Thief, please give me a permit to build a house. Anyways, he pays this infraction. And after a few years, they come back to tell him, you have to demolish your house. Demolish my house? Why? Why? I paid you the infraction, you thieves. And if he didn't demolish his own house, they will send a bulldozer and demolish the house, and then they will let him pay for the bulldozer and the employees who demolished the house. And at the end, they'll tell him, get rid of the rubble on your own expense.
Criminals.
And someone will pop up out of nowhere to tell them, you guys just have to get along. Spread the peace. Be friends. That's what you're saying? Instead of helping them get back their rights? Okay, don't help them. At least console them. Motivate them. Spread the awareness for their cause. Pray for them at night. But be friends? Just shush, okay? Shush. But it's okay. One of the benefits of tough times is that bad people get distinguished. And we shouldn't give up. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised to help the believers. Surely we shall help our messengers and the believers both in this world and on the day when the witnesses rise. If you want to play in the kiddie rides and go to the amusement park, this kind of victory comes only from Allah. Don't think that if that country helped us, we will win. Or if that actor or if that player supported us, we will win. They will not help you. You want help? Knock the door of the one who has help. Victory comes only from Allah. When bad people win, we don't call that victory because they're not going to the amusement park. We don't say Allah help them against believers. We say Allah give them power over believers.
What does that mean?
Sometimes believers don't follow the instructions, and if they stayed this way, they won't go to the amusement park. So Allah send them a discipline so they wake up and correct their mistakes. Because Allah has one condition for His help. If you help Allah, Allah will help you.
How would we help Allah? Allah needs us?
Of course not. Allah is self-sufficient. Help the cause of Allah. It means before you start praying, oh Allah, let us pray in Al-Aqsa. Go pray in your community masjid. It's empty, by the way. Helping Allah means follow the words of Allah. All of them. Not just what fits our life. Pray, give zakat, enjoin what is right, forbid what is wrong, be honest, trustworthy, good and useful, and we should be prepared. Means anyone fighting us, we should prepare for him everything we can from power, education, talents, expertise and weapons. If we can just afford rocks, then with rocks we will win. We don't have to match their power. Because if we were true committed believers, Allah will be with us. And if Allah is with us, it doesn't matter who's against us. But notice that Allah said, if you help Allah, Allah will help you. Means that any war we start with the enemies, our intention should be in the sake of Allah, so that the word of Allah may be supreme. Not to prove our courage or out of pride and honor. No.
Our intention makes a difference.
Of course it makes a difference. Allah said, our armies shall be the victors.
Are you saying no one is a good Muslim? We're all bad? That's why Allah doesn't help us?
You mean why Allah is not helping us the first way? Because this kind of victory has a joy and sweetness that everyone tastes. For all of us to taste it, we should all participate in it. Let me explain. Imagine you're the only one trustworthy. Everyone around you are thieves. Will you feel safe?
No.
If a small group of people are trustworthy, will the society feel safe?
No.
When will we feel safe?
When all society is trustworthy.
And that's why we say in Salat, Oh Allah, guide us to the straight path. All of us. So that we all live safely. But when I'm the only one trustworthy, I'm the only one honest, will I get rewarded?
Yes.
I will get rewarded a lot. But because I'm living between thieves and liars, I will suffer. The same thing with victory. When a small group of people are helping Allah, Allah will help this group and they will get compensated, but they will suffer. But the victory of the Ummah, the honor of the Ummah, for us to taste that, we should all contribute. But Abdul Hadi, look around. The majority of us don't help Allah. Sorry, don't look around. Every one of us should look at himself and ask himself, do I help Allah? Do I follow Allah's instructions? I swear no matter how many flag and how many sign I raise, if I don't get out of my bed to pray Fajr, I am helping the enemy and I am a reason for the delay of victory. And that's it. Aww, who made this?
We did.
That's so nice. May Allah reward you all.
Baba, fill it.
I think we should all fill it, not only me,